Oh, not on here, no. I'm not doing it on IG. I was going to.
Oh, but Facebook Live.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what it is. Oh, okay.
Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter.
Yeah, I ain't never went live on Facebook. That's why I don't even know. Oh, this fire. You got a whole little setup.
I be trying, you know. Yeah. Can you share this? Wow.
Mm-hmm.
It should pop up.
Yes.
Dang, every time your phone bill finna be due, the shit goes slow. Like, I just don't. I'm gonna pay y'all motherfuckers.
Yeah, they be acting.
They be on some bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pay y'all.
Did you you posted it?
It should be on my pillow talk.
Oh, on pillows.
Mm-hmm. Playing games. What's up, y'all? Can y'all share this video, please?
Yep, I'm finna share it right now.
Can y'all share this video? Yeah, I'm gonna share it again later, but share it right now. Share it right now. Tell a friend. Tell a friend.
Share the live.
Cause my shit's slow. I'm gonna pay them. That just made me so mad. The money ain't even due yet. Look,
It ain't
these
time
black
yet.
folks' problems. These black folks' problems. I don't think white people trip about their phone bill. Yes, back on a brand new episode of Pillow Talk podcast. People always are asking me to go live now on my episodes. So I'm gonna try to do more live episodes. I don't want to hear no more complaining. None of that. None of that. Got a guest here in the building with me
What's
today.
up, man? What's up?
Hey. Yes, my boy.
Yeah.
Avantae, this gang right here. Period.
Nah, gang for real. Yeah.
Period. Like
Yeah.
gang.
Yeah.
Like when I be having my ADHD moments, like this
Yeah, this my
motherfucker I
dog.
be
This
going
my
to.
dog,
He be
man.
like, bitch, you crazy. You crazy. You crazy. But I fuck with you. Right. Let me. Of course, appreciate you coming on here.
Of course.
Woo, we drinking Remy today.
Yeah.
Remy today.
Yeah,
I was
we
gonna
out
get
the
some
Remy.
wine, but I felt like
It's alright. It's a Remy. It's
you
a
know,
Remy type
this
of.
is a Remy issue.
Yeah, we're a little Remy vibe. You know
Remy,
what I'm saying?
this is a Remy issue.
Yeah, we're finna get into the Remy vibe.
Man, it is spring or almost springtime. You know, this is the cleansing season right now. This is a moment to dust off everything that you were holding on to from last year in the winter, whatever, and just be anew, you know? Be fresh, be anew.
Something different, huh?
Yeah, something different. Trying to breathe some different air right now, period. I am excited because, right, I got nominated for an award.
Yeah, man, you did.
You know what I'm saying?
My dog got nominated for an award.
So I'm excited about that. I am. But I'm also excited too because I'm just determined as fuck. Like, it's a lot of shit, you know, motherfuckers want to do. We creators, we create a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of shit I just want to do. Like, just want to get done. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
And I don't need no distractions, period. I don't need no extra, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like right now we got a lot of funky air going on.
Weird vibes.
You know, in the young people dimension, and love and relationships and being with somebody and having this depiction that you're gonna have a perfect, you know, partnership is really throwing people off their game, and that's why motherfuckers not elevating. Let's just say it. Let's just put it out.
Not focused, huh?
They're not focused.
Okay.
And you're not happy with yourself. Okay. And I think we are kind of losing this whole ideology of really what a relationship is. That's just my thing. So I feel like this infatuation with relationships really, in a sense, is a companionship. And to me, a companionship is just really a friendship at the end of the day. You can bend the rules however you want it, but it really is just a friendship.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just telling you before, you know, how I was high scrolling on Twitter a couple days ago, and I was seeing some crazy shit online.
Yeah, it's been real crazy in the Twitter streets, man. Some of y'all be wilding on Twitter, myself included. That's why my page is currently locked.
Oh,
my Twitter. You know, I've been having to get my little shit off on
Why
Twitter
your
lately.
shit locked?
Because I be finding, people be creeping in them. They be, people that don't follow me become checking up on my Twitter, man. Yeah.
Okay, wow.
I be unlocking it and you know what I'm saying? I be
that's toxic. You talking about locking it and unlocking it?
Yeah, I be,
that's toxic behavior.
I be keeping because I know people be watching.
Don't be shaking your head like
the feds be watching, man. The feds be watching.
I was not expecting you to say that. Wow.
Yeah, man, I gotta just
boundaries.
Yeah,
get into that.
exactly.
Look, boundaries.
Boundaries. There you go.
Okay. Well, I'm happy to have you here in the building with me
Of course, man.
You keep it 100.
Always.
And I need a male's perspective because people be saying I got a smart mouth, and I don't agree. I think I'm honest.
You honest, right? You honest
as fuck, and I just so happen to, dispel my experiences a little more than I should. Mm-hmm. I'll be honest with
you.
You
sharing your experiences with the world, ain't no.
I shouldn't be doing that. Okay, I learned my lesson. I ain't gonna do that shit no more. Because apparently motherfuckers thought I was crazy. So anyway, let's get into it. So what is your idea of a relationship?
Okay, so I feel like it's a relationship by like American standards and all that is like two people dating exclusively. They not messing with other people. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Or I won't even say that because a polygamous relationship is still a real relationship. So you got monogamous relationship and a polygamous relationship. You got all them other everything in between, right? Okay. So what a relationship to me is people deciding the rules to their shit and how they doing it and sticking to that. So if you subscribe to monogamy, then you got to follow the rules of a monogamous relationship pretty much. So that's kind of how I look at it. You feel me? Yeah.
You made it real scientific.
Yeah.
yeah, all that.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. You didn't mention anything about like morals or like sharing experiences.
Okay, yeah, you're right. So you mean like okay.
So you need a solid commitment. You just need a understanding, a basis.
Yeah, to me, like it's kind of like whatever y'all decide the relationship should be, then y'all got to stick to that. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to have that conversation up front to how y'all want it to be. Because some people be just going into relationships assuming everybody monogamous or like,
That's true.
Some niggas ain't monogamous, so they, you know what I'm saying? So you be like, oh, I thought you was on the same shit. No.
What you mean?
Meet your sister wives, like they, you know what I'm saying? So like that, you just got to make sure going in that they on the same shit you on,
Facts.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah.
He said sister wives.
Yeah.
No, definitely. Relationship definitely is an understanding for me.
Exactly.
Bottom line. We need to both be on the same page. 365. Up and down, left and right, for it to be a relationship. Do you want to get married?
Yeah, I want to get married. I want to get married one day. Pinky ring till I get a wedding ring. You know what I'm saying? I don't know when. But I want kids too, though. You know what I'm saying? I want a wife, kids, a dog, all that.
Okay.
But I don't want to just like. I can't say I want the picket fence type of crib and all that, but I want some cool shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, but yeah, I want that though. Yeah. I want a dope ass wedding reception. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
In Jamaica. Yeah.
Okay, because you got money. Jamaica,
I ain't say all that.
Flying us out, period.
Yeah. So I just, one day. What about you?
Okay. Definitely,
right.
Man, it's a struggle. No, definitely don't. I want to be married because I feel like I'm a good partner in that sense. But I want the dog.
Yeah.
I want the kids.
Kids running around, all that, little baby kids.
Yeah. I want to be feeding my kids veggies and making them do yoga.
Okay, so what age did you start to be like I want this? Because like you always want it once you get like grown, but like when I was in my early 20s, like when we was at SIU, I wasn't thinking about that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? But now like I'm 28, so I'm like, okay, I'll be 29 this year. You start to think about it, more and more as you get older. So like when did that hit you? And you're a woman, so it's a little bit different.
It is.
Y'all got a biological clock.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
it is
though. When did that start for you?
I don't even know. Probably like 25, I think.
Okay, I can see that.
I think 25.
That's when y'all start stressing niggas out.
Oh, shots fired.
that make perfect
Shots
sense.
fucking
That
fired.
make perfect
Okay.
sense.
Yeah, it was 25 for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just thinking, I feel like, oh fuck, I'm almost 30. That's 3 fucking years ago. Like, damn.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm really almost motherfucking 30. So it's like, I don't know. You do feel pressure.
You still got time. But yeah.
You feel pressure though.
Yeah. Women always gonna feel pressure when it comes to babies and marriage because it's like the whole thing surrounding it. It's on y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's always gonna be pressure for y'all with that shit.
It.
Yeah.
I hate that shit.
It's a little different for y'all than men. Man, we just could. You know, like I could have a baby at 35.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's different. Like y'all got to think about, is my baby gonna be healthy and you know what I'm saying? Like everything that come with it, or like, or if you ain't married at a certain age, then your mama starting to look at you like, you know, like for women it's a little different. Like, you know, so.
No, you ain't lying though.
Yeah.
Like I'm hot now. It's the Remy.
Yeah, I'm a little warm.
It's the Remy. Woo! Okay. But no, you ain't lying though.
Yeah.
It is more stressful for women, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, but I also feel like too, because we living in this time, like I'm pressured a little bit, but I know like damn, it's still hella shit I want to do though before I have kids.
Right. So that's the thing. Like when you a career woman, or you trying to chase your dreams and all this shit, it's like you gotta balance out that pressure with like still doing what you want.
Yeah.
Like I prefer a woman to tell me they ain't trying to have kids to they whatever age that they gonna be ready for. I'm cool with that. Cause then it's like I'm a man and I'm saying the same thing. So it's like I can't tell her to have, you know what I'm saying, to have kids because she don't want to stop in her life. You feel me? So it's kind of like, shit, I ain't mad at you. You know, like go chase your dreams. Cause I'm attracted to that more than like housewife shit, which is cool too. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
housewife shit is cool, but I like a go getter type of woman. So I'm like, I'm cool with that.
Yeah. A man with standards. There's nothing wrong with that.
Of course.
Men can have standards too.
Say that again. Men can have standards too.
I do agree with that. Men can have standards. Yeah. You put out what you expect to receive.
No dusties in my DM.
Oh. Okay. You got dust buddies in your DM?
I don't, but I'm just saying, you know, no dusties in my DM. Yeah.
I am weak. Okay.
Yeah.
So boundaries.
Mm-hmm.
Boundaries. Is that a good thing, bad thing? It's like you need boundaries when you're dealing with somebody.
Yeah, man. Cause when you in love, people don't be like, they think boundaries is not a thing because you be so infatuated with this person, you be obsessed with their ass, and you just like there's like a video now of the girl climbing in the dude's shirt, right? Like that shit cool, you know what I'm saying? But then it's like there's a point where it's like how much time is spending too much time with a person.
True.
Because then you spend so much time with their ass, and then it's like y'all didn't compacted everything. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? A 6 month worth of kicking it into 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like you gotta miss them a little bit. Like so that part you definitely gotta have boundaries, and then you gotta have boundaries also where it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like say they privacy or they times for fun that they have with their homies, mm-hmm. or a lot of other stuff like that. It's plenty of ways that you should have boundaries in your relationships. So,
facts.
Yeah.
You need boundaries, period.
Gotta have
period.
Them. Yeah.
You need boundaries. And that's to protect yourself.
Right.
You know, I feel like boundaries are needed. Like you need that shit to protect yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Just so you don't put yourself in a very fucked up situation. Or just feel like you're limiting yourself or silencing yourself or just doing shit you really wouldn't normally do
mm-hmm.
in a situation. Like you gotta sit and think, do I really even like this motherfucker enough to where I want to do something I know I really wouldn't do like that? Now, when you start questioning shit like that, I don't know.
That's right. Sometimes it's the sex talking. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's the being lonely. Sometimes it's the all that shit. You be trying to do something with somebody and they ain't even. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to tell yourself like, let me take a step back. You know what I'm saying? All of us didn't been victim to it. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you're like, all right, like I still like you, but I gotta chill like a little bit. Like I'm off my square. Like I'm, you know what I'm saying? I'm into you a little too much. Yeah. Like I didn't too much. You know what I'm saying? So I think boundaries is definitely important.
Yeah. Factual.
And with boundaries, if y'all last through all them boundaries, then that's when you know you really fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? Like. Because it takes longer time, you know what I'm saying, when you got boundaries. So it's like, if you still want to see them after the boundaries, then it's like, okay, like I really do rock with them then. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Is there such thing as unhealthy boundaries?
I mean, yeah. Because it's like, if one person creating some boundaries that's really just to benefit them
Mm.
on some selfish shit, then it's like that's an unhealthy boundary. Like they,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? Like whatever y'all decide in y'all relationship, if they like creating some other boundaries that's for them to do some sneaky shit or do some funny shit or or for them to have power over you, then it's like okay, that's not that's an unhealthy boundary.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So
Facts.
yeah.
I'm just laughing thinking about these tweets, but you definitely need boundaries.
Yeah.
I need boundaries, especially for what I do, just interacting with people. I need boundaries.
You gotta have
all
boundaries.
levels.
Mm-hmm.
All levels. I need boundaries. Period.
For sure.
But them red flags, though.
Oh man.
Them red flags, though.
Man.
Them bitches. Mm-mm.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's like
them red flags. Yeah. Hey, one time, so red flag, right? Man, one time this girl asked me, could like she was like, what she say? She was like, man, can I come stay with you? Cause the police looking for me. I'm like, what?
Come stay with you.
Yeah. I was like, wait, first of all, we're not even like that cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? You like for you to be talking about some can you come stay with me, and then like you running from the police and you gonna come to my crib?
Yeah.
You gonna like what you think of me to where you finna like come on man. I'm like nah. That's you don't even get a text back after that. Like that was a minute ago, but like
that bitch was gonna run?
Yeah, that's what I'm like what you like you really asking me that though?
She had another life.
Bitch, no. Like what are we even talking
bitch,
about? No, like no. Yeah.
And yeah, that's definitely no. That sounds like a bitch that'll like you wake up and like your car keys and shit gone.
Exactly. Like you can't trust your stuff around them. I won't even put myself in that position.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
You too
like
thirsty, bitch. You a little
exactly.
Too thirsty.
Yeah. We ain't doing that one.
Man, red flag. Ooh, I had a lot of red flags, which is sad. That's probably why I'm stupid. But I think to me, red flag when you cannot express yourself verbally. Like if you're just like talking to talk, or you're just like, man, I don't want to talk about it, or you're just like, okay, I'm cool, and you're not really cool. Like you're passive aggressive. That's an instant sign to me. Like you don't know how to talk about something. Like if you did some shit that I didn't like, you best believe I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah.
You best believe I'm gonna say, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't really feeling what you did, X, Y, and Z. But sometimes men don't always do that, and I know there's other reasons to that. I'm just saying, for my red flag, like that's no, that's a baby no, and it just makes me feel like you're stupid a little bit.
Like you can't express yourself.
Yeah, you don't know how to articulate, baby. You don't know how to read, you don't know how to write. I don't know what's going on. We're the same age, we're older, or you're older than me, or whatever the case is. Like that's not a good sign. That's a shit on your intelligence. So just saying, niggas, like you ever wonder why bitches don't get y'all conversations sometimes? We think y'all stupid.
And then the thing that's funny. Hey, and the thing about red flags too is like you see them as the person, like you recognize that they got a red flag, but you still don't even like you keep going though. You just throwing them motherfucking red flags. like you don't see them.
Like you don't even see it.
Yeah, like but you know they there. You know what I'm saying? But then you be looking like, dang, like I thought maybe I could change you or you was gonna improve or something. Nope.
Why do we do that?
I don't know.
Why do we ignore red flags instead of implementing boundaries?
Why
do we do that? That's a good ass
question. Why do we ignore red flags? Maybe because we be like it could be a couple of things. Like we trying to fix a person up, you know what I'm saying? Or we just saw the potential in them, and then we was trying to be on some like, oh man, you gonna get better, or you know what I'm saying? Or we also could be lonely. You know what I'm saying? So we just some people could just be accepting something that they might not usually take, and then you know what I'm saying. You might have they might have caught you when you were slipping. When you know what I'm saying. They might have caught you at a certain time. So it could be a bunch of reasons why you ignore a red flag.
Yeah. That's true though. I think you hit it on the head with the lonely shit.
Yeah, that man. And we in the panorama. It's a lot of free time.
We in a panorama.
Man, it's a pandemic. People alone, man. Like
it's a pandemic.
You know? If you think you're lonely now, wait until tonight.
Girl, Hey.
Man, look, so you know, so they might might ignore some red flags.
Low key, though.
You know, I'm just saying,
See,
like,
you got to love self. No,
yeah,
you ain't
man.
lying though. That's definitely a fact. But I think for me, it definitely have to be potential shit. Like I definitely be thinking I see potential in a motherfucker, feeling like I can enlighten their ass along the way, and then knowing I seen shit that I already didn't like in the beginning, feeling like you can change a motherfucker. You can't save everybody. You can't take everybody with you. Can't save everybody.
Exactly. That's can't take everybody with you. That's the ugly truth.
That's true as fuck. Right. Hold on. What was my red flag story?
Oh yeah, I need to hear that red flag story. Yeah,
because it's been a lot. You know what? I'm gonna go with the mama's boy one because for me, now there's a okay dynamic of healthy mama's boy. I think some women will disagree.
I love my mama. So
some women will disagree. They feel like mama's boy is an automatic X off of this. But there's levels to this shit, and I feel like mama's boy more so is the respectful one. Who is, in their mother's life regularly, has fluent conversation with their mother. Not some man that still lives with his mother. Who, has a mother that's like in his finances or
watching his
draws. A part of him. Yeah, like making major life decisions as far as his well-being. To me, that's to invest. Like if you're grown as fuck, you're a grown man, like there's a line of just mama, I got this type of situation. To me, okay. But obviously, that's a direct indicator of how that nigga's gonna treat you and your future, daughter or whatever the case may be. So I like for that to be that. Had a mama's boy. He was just a little too invested in the mama for me. It was just that. It was just that. So like, I'm staying over at his crib, whatever, and barbecuing and shit like that. So his mother proceeds to make his plate for him. I wasn't really tripping. I was gonna make the plate. You feel me? But whatever. And his sister, the dude's sister I was fucking with, ends up, telling her, like, shorty, like, his girl here, like, let her make the plate. And she really got upset about that shit. He didn't do anything about the argument. She over there in the corner, like, I don't give a fuck, basically, who he dating right now. I'm going to make my son's plate because that's what I do. So I'm just sitting there. Is the dad around? Yeah. And I'm just sitting there, like, looking out of place as fuck because I'm like, I'm holding the plate like I'm finna make this nigga shit. She making the plate, making a whole ordeal about this shit. This motherfucker sitting there not saying shit. He not saying nothing.
Yeah, you can't do that. Nigga, that's weird as hell. Like, I'll be like, mama, sit your ass. Like, yeah. That wouldn't even be an issue for me.
It was really weird. It was weird. So for me, that was a nah, dog. Yeah, at this point, I just don't know how.
That's wild.
Y'all really intertwined right now, and you're not even gonna, speak up. Like these your people. Or whatever.
Yeah, because then she don't even respect you. That if he don't say shit,
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
she don't respect me.
He gotta say something about that. Yeah,
baby, I don't give a fuck how old you is. Ain't no age on disrespect.
Yeah, some people don't be sticking up for their spouses with their families. That's definitely a real ass thing. I've experienced that before too. Like people don't be doing that shit. They let their family, or whoever say whatever about you or do whatever or treat you any type of way. You feel me? So
that shit is whack.
That's some real shit. Yeah.
Whack as fuck. Yeah. So I want to go to these tweets because they just been on my head.
Toxic tweets?
They've been on my brain. Toxic tweets.
Okay.
Oh, that's good. That's good. So these are just random tweets I've seen online of shit that people were saying, women and men, and I wanna get your opinion on something.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's go to
see these toxic tweets, man.
Okay. So somebody put marriage. Oh, you know what? It's a different one here. So somebody put the fuck is pretty privilege. And somebody put the difference in how we treat moths versus butterflies. So I felt like this was interesting to me only because you get those like relationships or those situations where you see a motherfucker like, damn, how to get that person, how to get this person, or whatever the case may be. And the other night I went out and I saw one of my friends from school that I've known forever, and her and her boyfriend broke up, whatever. And she out with this nigga, and the nigga was ugly. I'm not gonna lie to you. He wasn't attractive.
Okay.
There was nothing attractive about him. But she like, he treated me right. We have a good time together.
Oh, so she admit he ugly.
Yeah.
Okay.
She said she was not attracted to him, which kind of fucked me up because I'm thinking, so y'all never gonna fuck? Like, what's gonna happen when that comes? Because a nigga only gonna do so much if they're not getting anything in return.
Okay.
But you know, there's a certain like, you know, I don't know, limit to boundaries or something that a motherfucker's willing to do in a situation where they feel like they're not as attractive, or that they obtained somebody that they felt like, oh, I wasn't gonna be able to get this person. Now I just gotta endure shit. Like, that's crazy as fuck.
It's like a trophy type shit.
Yeah.
Like so, the nigga feel like he got the trophy, and the girl's like, she might be tired of getting hurt, tired of being in fuck shit. So she might be happy with the ugly nigga for now. But you know that's tough though, because then it's like I feel like you got to be attracted to your partner, like in some type of way. They mind or something. Yeah. Something, goddamn it, like something shit. Okay.
Crazy.
That's wild.
So somebody put, y'all dating to marry or to fuck? This nigga said, I'm dating to fuck raw and then go out to eat.
I mean, I ain't mad at it. Like, live your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you only got one of these. You know what I'm saying? You only got one. Live your life how you want to live it. If that's how you want to rock. Hey, I believe everybody should have a whole phase. Everybody should have some fun in life. You know what I'm saying? That's man and woman. I believe both. Whatever you determine your whole phase to be. I ain't saying like 50 people. I'm just saying whether that's 2 people, whether that's going to kick it, be a city girl, or whatever you want to do. Right. I believe everybody should have a whole phase. And if in the meantime you just going to fuck and eat, and that's what the end goal is for you, I ain't mad at it. What you think?
Live your best life.
Live your best life.
Live your best life. But again, right, that go into this whole companionship thing to me. Motherfuckers not looking for, they don't want a relationship. They want a companion that they can fuck. Okay. That's real too. So yeah, if you're gonna be doing that, then you gotta be upfront about what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? You can't be lying, you can't be capping and saying like you want to be in a relationship with somebody if you're just trying to be single. If you're trying to do yo have some fun type of shit. You gotta be honest about that. If you ain't, then you both. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Y'all wild as fuck. So this girl put, I swear only women believe in dumb shit like soul ties. And how y'all can't see that as blatant misogynist patriotic propagandas is beyond me. You can fuck somebody and just be cool. Those with attachment issues gonna use soul ties to justify all their overly emotional bullshit though. Cause I just wanna know who hurt you. But okay.
Yeah, I mean, so I guess she's right, but like a lot of us have attachment issues, so that's just a regular. You know what I'm saying? Like we humans, so it's like, okay, if you don't have attachment issues, excuse the hell out of me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right,
better than everybody.
Yeah, like okay, well, glad your mental health is great. That's not everybody else's. Like, because we're humans, so it's like, yeah, we're gonna believe in soul ties because we're attached. We get attached to people when we have sex with them. That's a real thing. So it's like she can say that, but it's like, bro, come on. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a real thing. Yeah.
Facts. Yeah. These people, what they going in.
Yeah, you can't be acting like you better than somebody.
You know what I'm saying?
Because maybe you ain't got attachment issues, but you got something else going on.
Facts.
You know,
everybody has traumas to an extent. And I'm not gonna say, I ain't gonna say everybody has that, but
everybody
a majority of people.
Ain't nobody perfect.
You're right. Nobody's perfect. Exactly. But she said propaganda. I was just like, wow, shorty.
Yeah, she went a little hard.
You went cray on that. Okay. So I feel like weddings are dope, but not marriage. It's time we normalize weddings without the bondage of being with someone for the rest of your life.
I've been saying this go around. I'm like, okay, you take this one first. I want to hear what you think about this.
I don't understand. Like, I mean, like, I don't understand. So they're saying I feel like weddings are dope, but not marriage. What are you celebrating?
Okay, yeah.
What's the celebration? It's time we normalize weddings without the bondage. Nigga, what the fuck is a wedding for? A wedding is to celebrate marriage. It's to celebrate a union without the bondage of being with someone for the rest of your life. So to me, again, motherfuckers want a companionship. Motherfuckers want a homie, a friend. Y'all want friends, G.
That's an interesting perspective.
Y'all want friends. Y'all don't want a real relationship. You don't want a marriage. You want all of the antics that go into a marriage, a relationship.
Everything that comes with
but you don't really want that shit, G. You really don't fucking want that shit. And it just cracks me up. Like, I feel like weddings are dope, but not marriage. Like, nigga, what? Like, what are you celebrating? Your companionship, motherfucker. Like, I don't know. I don't know.
That's a fact. But I will say, weddings are fun as shit. Like, weddings are fucking fun. But you are right though, because like if we wasn't bringing ourselves together, then there wouldn't be no reception. There wouldn't be no fun.
I don't understand that.
Yeah, so you got a point.
It's just
so that wouldn't even exist without the love part of it. Yeah, so
this whole ideology, of just celebrating, having all the glitz
that goes to that point
without really the brunt of what signifies a real unionship. Let's throw out relationship, unionship. Goddamn it, let's put another word on it because there's so many negative, adjectives that go into that shit that people think they even know really what justifies relationship. Let's just do unionship. let's just do that. But so then, you know what? I'm not even. Let's do it. No, let's do it.
Okay.
So this nigga gonna say, ugly hoes and fat hoes don't be crazy because they aren't allowed to be. They're already lacking, so they're gonna put up with whatever. And then somebody commented, beautiful people get away with a lot. So again, that just goes back into this whole I'm just gonna take what I can get mindset. But you know what? I was gonna say about toxic behavior, but I'll say later, I'll say now. Toxic behavior, it's just detachment issues. Just you really struggling with how to let go of a situation. But people is I don't know. These are and then these are the same men that are saying, I want a real, good woman. I want a woman that's gonna take care of me, that's gonna love me, gonna support me. Women ain't right no more. And then you say shit like this, bro. Like, bro.
Yeah, when you
what the fuck?
When you say shit like that, it like adds to a maybe a bigger woman or quote unquote ugly woman, because that's whoever decide they ugly. But that just adds to like the pressure that they feel to find a nigga. So then it's like they might end up having some self-esteem issues that make them do something like that because people calling them fat or people calling them ugly or something. So that point may be true in a weird way but that person is taking part in making that point true, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Which is fucked up. But I also don't believe that just because somebody big that they self-esteem is low, because that's not true. That's definitely not. I know plenty of big people who don't have those type of self-esteem issues. You know what I'm saying? So, and I know fucking skinny people who got self-esteem issues. So that don't even, you know what I'm saying? So, that's that one a little weird.
Niggas are whack. Again, he sounds like a stupid nigga. So we got men just be happy to hear you have a job. Most of them don't care what you do because they'll be paying for most shit anyways. But if you're pretty and paid, it's a plus for him. It is what it is.
Okay, it's a lot in this tweet right here. Like, okay, so the first part is what men just be happy to hear you have a job. Okay, so I'm not just happy to hear your ass got a job. I need more than that. I'm sorry. Like maybe men in general they do, but me, I want something a little bit more than that. Like, that's not enough for me. But I be wondering because like women say stuff like this, and I only know like my friends, and I only know dudes that I know. I don't know all niggas. So like I be wondering how true is this? But I definitely know niggas be tricking. I don't know if y'all been on Clubhouse and y'all be seeing the motherfucking there's some of these Clubhouse rooms where people be sending cash app a baddie or whatever it is. Like people be wilding. So I'll be like, I can't say this stuff ain't true. Yeah. Like I don't, but I don't know. What you think?
Ooh, baby. No. But I mean, we didn't change the dynamic of, paying for services,
Mhm.
quote unquote, paying for that pussy, if you will.
Mm.
Now niggas know, oh bitch, all I gotta do is pay your bills. All I gotta do is give you $1,000 and I get X, Y amount of Z of pussy or whatever the case may
Right.
be from you.
Right.
I don't know. We're just, I don't know, putting a dollar amount basically on this companionship, on this union.
It's such a crazy balance though, because it's like me personally, I don't want no woman who want me for money at all.
Mm-hmm.
But like I know, like as a man, there are some things that I'm gonna have to pay for it because I'm a man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But it's also like it's just a hard balance to be like, well, is she just kicking it with me? Is she trying to get a free date?
Right.
Or you know what I'm saying? Like, because I know a lot of men who deal with that. Like men talk about that all the time in closed circles. You know what I'm saying? So that's a complicated thing. But some niggas is just gonna spin the bag because if you gonna let them fuck after that, then that's how they rocking. You know what I'm saying? Me, I just want you to like my personality. You gotta fuck with me, and then like that's off the string. That's how I feel. Yeah.
Cray. Shit's fucked up, man. The mentality of women right now, it's just crazy.
Yeah,
and I can see how, as a man,
nuts.
it's harder for you to, fuck with a woman on true intentions.
Yeah, because you never know.
You never know.
Especially if you a dude that got something going on.
Yeah.
They could just use you for a year or two and then go about their life, get their shit together and go on about their life.
I know bitches, yes.
I definitely know some.
I know bitches. Yeah. And I always used to like low-key hate because I was like, damn, I wish I had it in my heart to finesse like you. Because bitches really do live the life off of niggas that are okay too with being tricks, that are okay with paying for that time, feeling like they're ugly, they're not worthy, they're not gonna have an opportunity to get a woman like this again. Like, come on now.
Hey Kings, y'all gotta know y'all could pull a baddie, man. You can't just be, cause y'all be messing up the game for other dudes. Y'all be messing up the game, and that ain't cool. That's not cool.
That shit is crazy as fuck.
Yeah,
it is. Okay, so we do got my man's Avantae on here. Let me find this nigga tweet because
man, what I say?
He said something.
What did I say?
There you go. Before we get to him, let's go to CJ because CJ said something that was real interesting. So he said, correct me if I'm wrong. We spend all our energy on teaching boys how women should be treated, bash them when they fail, but I've never heard or saw people teaching girls how to treat a man. Very. That's
a. If I find that on Twitter, I'm gonna retweet that shit. That's a good ass tweet right there. So I feel like with that one, I would say that's mostly true. From my experience,
for sure.
Because like maybe here and there, like your grandma will teach you like a man want his stomach full, and you know what I'm saying, like, okay, don't stress a man off after he get off work type shit, like them old fashioned type of rules. But besides that, it's just and don't get me wrong, like Black women specifically do a great job overall with like being supportive of their partners, but like it's still like a more general, like they don't really, they put you in that box, you know what I'm saying, of like of how they feel you should be cared for versus like understanding of how to care for you. I think
that was a good ass tweet, by the way.
That was a fire tweet.
But I just really like that.
That's important though, because like niggas be wanting to get treated right too. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas be wanting to get treated right too, but they just, society don't really push that, So yeah.
I agree though. I think we know of like basic rules that maybe our grandmothers and mothers taught us. But again, we live in a different time where we have more control as women, and a lot of women just don't want to do that shit. Let's just be honest. At the end of the day, we want to submit to a man we feel is worthy, and until we encounter a man that fits all this criteria, that we put together, we just don't do that shit. Same difference goes into when you're talking about, you might have had it, but you didn't have him the way I had him. That nigga was broke. He was with me. No, bitch, he just didn't like you. He just didn't like you, so he didn't spend the bread. He didn't do what was needed. Same thing with women. Same fucking thing. And I'm not saying this to shit on niggas, because it's good men out there, and I wholeheartedly know that. There's beautiful Black men out there that deserve everything. But come on now. Let's just be honest. Some of y'all motherfuckers don't deserve none of that shit that y'all asking for.
For sure.
And when you don't receive it, automatically retreat to this moment of motherfuckers don't know how to treat no man. Like,
that's real.
I don't know. And now, if a motherfucker not giving you what you need, what you supposed to do? Move the fuck around. Same thing y'all tell bitches to do.
That's real.
And that's not me combating with what he said, because like I said, that's a good ass tweet.
Mm-hmm.
But I think he is overlooking the basic shit that y'all tell bitches every day.
Mm-hmm.
Leave that nigga.
Yeah.
Stop fucking with that nigga. You a stupid bitch. Same thing for niggas. You want to keep fucking on this bitch because the pussy hidden. That's on you. That's on you. If she keep doing you how she doing you, she keep doing whatever, you know, putting y'all shit out there, putting your business out there, whatever. That's on you. That's
a great point.
So that's
I ain't mad at that. That's real. That's real.
That's how I feel. It's nothing wrong, right? It's nothing wrong with men having standards. And me just dealing with my situation that I dealt with, whatever, I understand. It's nothing wrong with motherfuckers having standards. Hey, you gotta do what's best for you.
I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that.
Bitch ain't sucking your dick right and you don't want it. Move the fuck
around. Move around. Life is about happiness, man.
Okay, because what? Happiness is a choice.
If they ain't doing it right.
Happiness is a choice.
Get up out of there.
So Avantae said something as well. He said, dudes grow up having bad relationships with their moms and end up dating other races because of it. They hate black women because they hate their mothers, aunts, and grandmas. Yeah,
that's something I've been finding out like more and more, because I'm glad that wasn't one of my wild ass tweets.
No.
You think it's my dog, man. But yeah, that's like something I've been finding out more. It's like it's a weird like form of hate, like self-hate, and I notice a lot of black men that I know that may have like issues with their parents, or their mom specifically. They have this like underlying hate for their mom, even though they love their mama. You know what I'm saying? But it's like they got this thing that they never settled with their mom, so they project that onto other black women subconsciously. You know what I'm saying? So they love black women, but they might not be with a black woman because they feel like it's gonna be something like their mom. You know what I'm saying? So that's how they understand it in their head. You know what I mean? Like so I think that's a lot. I think that's a real thing. I really do. Yeah.
That was some deep shit though.
Yeah.
That was some deep shit. And I fuck with that. I feel like for sure there's a correlation there, most definitely. That's why I always like to look at the relationship a man has with his mother, because that's gonna be an indication on us. I wouldn't date a white man. And that's just like, not saying I hate white people, but like I love black men. I love my father. I love my grandfather, and I love my brothers. I love my cousins. Like I want to continue that loving bond and tradition within black culture, even though black men have also been the source of my pain at times. Black men have been the source of, madness for me and just moments of sadness. But it doesn't deter me from wanting to love a black man still. So I don't know if maybe it's a different correlation for the man and the woman. And that's
I think it's different with women.
Another topic, obviously. That's some deep shit. But women are known, especially black women, we're known to have a continuous love or support or be there in a sense for the black man.
Right.
And I think a lot of that, it just stems from us really loving the black man and everything that he embodies to an extent. So I just like that you touched on that, because I feel like that's some deep shit. Yeah,
I try to talk on shit that I know like is real things going on, but nobody talk about them because men sometimes scared to cover certain topics. You know what I'm saying? So I just try to make sure I don't mind speaking on emotional shit, because I'm still that nigga regardless. You know what I'm saying? Like I could do that. Some of you niggas can't do that, but I can.
For sure. Talking about some of y'all niggas.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is the last one I'm gonna read.
Okay.
We can talk about this shit all night. So somebody tweeted, sent her into the group chat and they didn't violate. She said, men seek validation from other men. Example number 204.
Okay, so like I follow her on Twitter too. Okay. Okay, so like this sometimes, this kill me when women do this shit sometimes. But like Like that type of tweet, that was it's not a bad thing that men seek validation from other men in certain instances, right? But this is some weird shit. I'm not sending my girl to no group chat for niggas to look at my girl and then tell me my girl
They
look
giving
good.
you the judge. He didn't say that was his girl yet. He just simply sent the bitch to the group chat.
Nah, I wouldn't give a fuck what a nigga think my girl look like. That ain't They ain't doing that with my girl. So I don't even want don't look at my girl. I know she gonna be gorgeous because I like beautiful women, but like so I want you if y'all naturally see her and say she look good, you know what I'm saying? Dap me up, like cool. I'm not sending my girl to no group chat for you niggas.
So
to
you
look
never
at.
send pictures in the group chat? I'm just saying in general. It didn't even.
I definitely have, but they wasn't my girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, but women is different. Women is way different. Like y'all do shit like that. Like y'all like, oh, this my nigga.
We talking about men right now in the
I know,
group chat.
yeah,
on the tweet.
You feel me? So it's different for women, but like men, nah, bro. That's weird shit. Like that's men shouldn't do that. Like no, like
but
men
niggas do that.
Yeah,
I've been in a group chat before.
Yeah,
and I saw it.
I know niggas that be doing that.
I seen it. I seen that shit, and it fucked me up because the nigga I'm fucking with, why the fuck is you putting me in this motherfucker?
Yeah, you shouldn't do that.
That's whack, bro. Hey, niggas, don't do that shit.
Don't do that.
Once you start fucking her, just don't do it.
Exactly. Once y'all good to go, don't do that. That is not the move.
No, I don't. But
that's some lame shit.
But here we go again, getting into this whole idea of companionship or just not even valuing, the basis of a relationship. Like, what you need to go get validation from anybody else to fuck with a motherfucker that you want to fuck with.
That's my point, because it's like I don't care what no nigga think about the girl I'm with. Yeah. I really don't. Like, honestly, maybe when you young you do, but like, no, hell no. I don't care. You ain't got to tell me nothing. Like,
they wow.
Yeah.
Okay, I said I was gonna read. I'm lying. This one more.
Okay.
So, somebody put, what's the smallest reason you dubbed a man? I'll go first. He ordered a small beverage. And then this girl said, he told me that if I wanted to be treated nicely by him, I had to earn that. Put that nigga right back on the show. See, this is what I'm saying. Now, women, are we lacking accountability right now? Are we lacking moments to where we done let some shit fuck up? Like, cause baby, all he said was to be not. You had to earn it. Now, and we always talking about how niggas gotta earn the pussy, gotta earn my time. I'm quick to tell a nigga you gotta earn my time because my time is valuable. And that's just me keeping 100 with you. You got to earn every bit of minute that I give your ass.
That you spend with Robin E.
Because I could be doing something else.
That's a fact.
So I just thought that was funny as fuck because she really got upset.
Yeah, like how you like. See, women don't like for men to have standards. That's just the truth to the matter. Like motherfuckers be so salty. Like, no, I want you to have standards. Sorry, fuck you. Like,
sorry.
Yeah, like I want to have.
Oh my
standards.
God.
Sorry, like ain't nothing wrong with that.
That shit is wild though. But those were some of the tweets I seen, and I was just like, what the fuck is really good?
Them some definitely some crazy ass tweets. Yeah.
But you ain't lying. Women don't like for men to have standards. And I'm not obviously here bashing. I'm a woman. Hello, period. And I've always been 100 about me wanting whatever I need in a relationship, whatever. But you got to have something to stand on, baby. You can't just expect for a motherfucker to come with the full package and you just a sampler. That's just what it is. And then it's like, why wouldn't you want to be nice to your nigga? Like, why wouldn't you want to be nice to your nigga? Like a motherfucker that you like.
You know why? Because the same way men who send those pictures to the group chat be looking for validation, women be looking for validation from other women to say this nigga flew me out, this nigga paid for my BBL, this nigga paid for this trip. You know what I'm saying? So it's seeking validation just the same way. That's literally what it is.
All of these toxic depictions of relationships we see online. Yeah. Y'all do know a lot of these pictures are just propaganda, right? And people just be doing pictures that they get paid to do. A lot of these things don't be real. Just saying. Yeah. Just put it out there. But yeah, the shit's wild. So I was gonna say some other shit, but we've been going crazy. Clearly. So I want to just touch real quick on this whole ideology of being raised on love versus being raised on survival.
Okay.
So do you feel like somebody that's raised on love can be in a functioning companionship with somebody that's raised on survival?
Ooh, that's a good question. Um, I feel like you can, but it's really hard to do it. Like you have to you have to teach them how to love, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like, so you're gonna be going through hell. Like I would say with the majority of people who are raised on survival versus love. You know what I'm saying? Because like they just have a whole different mindset and they might not even realize that they have a mindset. They just thinking like this is how life should be.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like you trying to teach them love, they might not even know how to just communicate
Right.
yet. So it's like that's such an uphill battle. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, you can try. You can, if they the right person, they can figure it out. If they smart, they can work it out. But even sometimes if they smart, they gotta be able to get past their own ego and work on the shit and be told that they really not raised on love. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it take a special type of person to really be able to come up out of that shit.
Mm. Well, no, you ain't lying though. I definitely agree. I don't think that a person, unfortunately, that's raised on survival can be with somebody that's raised on love though. I just think that there's certain seeds that are implemented, and somebody that's raised on survival, they gotta address that trauma and they gotta address those things by themselves before they can try to be in a relationship with somebody that was raised on love.
So you don't want them trying to address that with you?
No.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm not going to do it. I don't want to be your safe haven.
Okay.
In that sense, you know what I'm saying? I think that that's something like that a motherfucker got to deal with by themselves. A lot of people tend to overlook being happy alone, being content alone, really understanding yourself alone as your own entity. And if you have an issue with yourself by yourself, there's a problem.
And you know what? That's real shit. And I do just want to say like that's something that is hard. You know what I'm saying? Like to learn to be alone, like in your space and really be by yourself all the time. Like it takes a lot of self-work on that shit. You know what I'm saying? So like definitely like to the people who've gotten to that point where they can be in their own space by themselves, you know what I'm saying? Kudos to you. Like that's what's up. Cause it's definitely that's a hard ass thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? People don't like to acknowledge that, like being able to be by yourself, but it's really hard because a lot of people do a lot of different things, get emotional and somebody might be like, shit, oh, my friends don't love me because they ain't talked to their friends in 3 days or some shit or a week or 2 weeks. But they not comfortable. Really what it is they not comfortable being alone by themselves. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it can be a lot of different things that go into that, Yeah.
For sure though. I definitely feel like people, you gotta love yourself. Every time I get lost in the sauce, I gotta bring myself back for a moment. And I kind of force myself to be alone for a while just so I can re-love me and organize myself, get my shit together so that I'm content alone. And it always works out in my favor in that sense. People make that whole thought process negative, and I wish it wasn't like that.
For sure.
It's not, it shouldn't be a negative process.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's a moment of you bettering yourself. Stop looking at every situation as, a failed attempt. It's a lesson. You should better yourself from this situation, from this moment forward. You should be elevating yourself. What could you positively take from this situation and use it to propel yourself forward? And that's kind of my mindset in any situation that just doesn't suffice me. How can I be better now? What can I take from this shit that I can put in my pocket and excel to the next level? Like, period. Like, we gotta
straight up.
Yeah. We gotta self-love. Okay, period.
Straight up.
So, is this the age of companionship? Oh, I said shipped. Companionship to you.
It's complicated. I would say, yeah, this is definitely. I would say it is. But I think it's also like so much more distractions in the world now that contribute to that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like with this is very cliche to say, but like social media changed a lot of shit, and by that I mean like you can see a person across the globe and see what they're doing and talk to them, and like, and that's it's billions of people on social media. So you don't even have to stick to what's around you to try to even make that better or make it work or whatever. Like you can go get some instant gratification on the internet
Yeah.
and do whatever with it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's a big part of it. Women being more independent is a big part of that.
Mhm.
Um, because they don't have to put up with a lot of bullshit from back in the day, so they can like um relationships are harder now because women are not just accepting whatever. It's also on the other end of that is like for a black man, the government, not to get on that shit, but the government has kind of like affected our whole life. And by that I mean like made the, prison such a big part of our lives, from what we make, everything, like, you know what I'm saying? Like if y'all do the research, black women are thriving right now, and that's great, but it's also like the government has kind of used the black man to like fuck up the relationships between black men and black women. So that's how even if you go to getting government assistance, the man can't be there. You know what I'm saying? For a woman to get government assistance, like it's just a lot of shit that go into that. So it's like some of that, it just so many different factors that's all in this pot that go to like why people not in relationships or why people not together. Also, what I'm saying, like it's okay to not be in a relationship, but it's you also do got to be looking to the future too. You know what I'm saying? It's just a lot of shit that go into it, I guess. But to answer your question directly, I think it is the age of companionship. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like some people will just accept like, all right, we just kicking it for now, and then we ain't got no titles, we ain't got whatever, but we just vibing. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, yeah,
Definitely. Yes, yes, and yes to all of that.
yeah.
No, I agree though. I think it's the age of companionship. We've transitioned to a different comfortability in terms of unionship, partnership, all that shit. Like, I mean, we didn't get too deep into it, but just with our parents and stuff like that, different time, it was less needs that a person needed to meet, to have a partner. And now we just expect a person to have this full list of qualifications up front. And we don't want to put in the work or the time to even see if it's worth going to the next level. You can't know a person in 6 months. You can't know a person in a year. And sometimes going through something with somebody, unfortunately, is the only way to know who they are.
That's a
and
fact.
Sometimes people don't want to get to that point. They don't even want to go through, and it doesn't even have to be the fire. It could just be an experience that you had with this person.
Yeah,
that
you gotta see them enough. You gotta
you
you have to see them in so many different scenarios to know if they fit you. Like if you never seen them, shit, around in a party, or if you never seen them around their friends, or if you never seen them around their family, like these are all important things. You know what I'm saying? Like,
or when they're broke,
right,
okay,
right,
when a death happens
or
in
when
their
they
family.
up. Shit, when they up, how they act when they up.
All those different things.
Yeah.
When they, cars fucked up and they need you to help them. All those things. And if you're constantly looking at red flags or looking at that situation of, oh, here we go again, or, it's another, some other shit that happened, you're not even giving the situation the benefit of the doubt. You're not even giving it the full-fledged energy it needs to see if it's really about some shit. So I feel like, a companionship. You don't have to go that far in a companionship. You don't have to invest if you don't want to. You can just touch the fire just enough to get warm, but you won't get burnt. You won't. And you can go about, live your life, and do what you got to do in that situation. So people got to understand, unionship, relationship is going to be a gamble. And you can win, but you can lose too. It's a 50-50 opportunity in that situation. But if you're scared to gamble, obviously you just going to swindle around the pot, play a little goldfish, do your little companionship, and not really invest anything because you're not gonna lose it.
Yeah, when you don't, when you're not putting in like emotional investment into something, you can definitely like, ride that middle wave, like of just being like, well, I'm gonna just kick it and be here, but then you don't get the big reward, which is finding like your partner in life when you ain't putting in no emotions into nobody. You know what I'm saying? So it's like big risk, big reward, like you said. Like it's you gotta kind of do that to figure out if you really rock with them on that level.
You have to do it. That's what's what. But companionship is easy. So I don't know. I'm interested to see how the next 10 years will be.
Mm-hmm.
Because social media is here to stay. It is
For
what
sure.
it is at this point.
Right.
And we see more older people on there engaging in young people activities and just having more accessibility to be themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like marriages will be very obsolete. Or people are going to find other ways to celebrate, apparently, because people like weddings and not marriages. So apparently they're going to figure a way to do that. But I don't know. The whole idea of being in a relationship now just to me seems distorted as fuck. And it's kind of like, a hidden thing, almost a hidden treasure. If you end up getting something solid with somebody, you better hold on to that shit, keep it a secret. Ooh, people are gonna pollute it. Versus just a companionship thing, you're not really tied to nobody, just kind of do your thing. But it is what it is. I don't want either. I don't want a companionship. Damn. I don't want a relationship. I want this money.
She wants this money.
I want these dollar bills, y'all. Yeah, I want this money. I want success. That is what I want right now. And
I ain't mad at that.
Companionship, relationship, situationship, partnership, unionship, ship, however you want to slice and dice it. It doesn't suffice into my purpose right now. Okay. So I feel like that's the honest thing of me in a situation. Now, am I open to just living my best life? Hell yes. Period. Mm-hmm. Okay, living my best life for sure. But I don't even want to be involved in this whole triangle of things, because then I'm between like these folks.
Chilling out on the emotions for a little bit. Focus on the money. I ain't mad at that. Sometimes you need that. Because you can get lost when you know what I'm saying. Like you can get lost for sure. So that's real. I ain't mad at that.
Yeah. Casual sex is okay.
That is a fact. That is a fact.
Casual sex is all right.
Casual sex is
okay. As long as
okay.
you're being safe,
You only got one life. Do what you want with it.
Live your best life. No, but I appreciate you sliding on here with me to chop it
Definitely,
up.
man.
I just had some things I wanted to talk about. I needed my man's here.
That was some interesting
to talk
shit,
about it with me, because y'all know I like to talk shit, and I think I know everything, and I don't. I don't know everything.
That's okay. None of us do. That's all right.
I don't know everything. But no, this is interesting though. Y'all should notice and pay attention to some of the things people say online in regards to relationships and the type of energy they're putting out. That will let you know all you need to know about that person.
Mm-hmm. That is a fact.
Seriously.
No, for real. That's a fact.
Like, seriously. So check that shit out. But no, thank you. Of course, y'all know he is business mogul in the building as well.
Yeah, man. I got my business. If it was easy. Yeah, of course, man. Yeah, this one of my hats right here. It's one of my t-shirts, man. My brand is If It Was Easy. Go to my website, ifitwaseasy.com. That's with a Z. And then that's also my Instagram handle too. So if it was easy, yep, that's me.
Yes, gang. Make sure y'all check that out. Of course, appreciate y'all for tuning in. Thanks to everybody that tuned in and shared the live tonight. This will be on my podcast stream as well tomorrow. Make sure you subscribe to Pillow Talk Podcast, streaming on all major platforms and the YouTube. Scrolling below there, Robin Yvette. Go ahead and subscribe, man. YouTube been on my ass a little bit lately. So y'all been doing y'all thing, because now they watching the nigga and they need to chill. Because they ain't cut no checks yet.
Yeah.
Make sure you guys follow me on Twitter too. This live will also be on there as well. Appreciate y'all for tuning in with me and gang. Peace out.